Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. This is my 6th video in my Christmas series that I want to share with you. My inspiration was my Christmas tree ornaments. I'm gonna see if I can't zoom in without showing you every single light that's shining in my studio. I've got Christmas tree ornaments on my accent finger. I left this one chrome instead of covering it with a color. So let's recreate this. So the products I'm going to use is number 31 from Vision Gel, and this is deeper navy blue, and it is quite transparent, although you can't really tell from this angle. And I also have the Super Shine No Wipe Top Coat, and now this is an older bottle. Now my recommendation, because I am kind of messy when it comes to using pigments, I would have 2 top coats. One that you use for pigments and a top coat that you use for on top of colors. And I am going to use some chrome, and I am going to put a layer of top coat on the extension. If you're doing this on a natural nail, you can put it on top of a prepped natural nail. And I am capping the sides. I do find, I'm going to be completely honest, I find I do have problems with chrome and I can get chipping. So I have to be extra careful with how I apply my top coat at the end. And I usually do 2 layers of top coat. Okay, so I have a nice normal layer on, not too thick, not too thin, and I've actually found the sweet spot, if you will, with my lamp to cure the Super Shine No Wipe Top Coat for 15 seconds. I find that that works best, so let's do that. So now I have my chrome and a makeup applicator, and I'm just gonna rub it in. And then I'm going to take an unused side of the makeup applicator and kind of press in the pigment a little bit more, and then get rid of any extra pigment that's floating around. Some people will use their finger, some people will use a silicone tool, whatever works best. You guys can do this with hollow chrome too. Isn't that stunning? Okay, this one I did a little bit too thin right here, you can see, but I am covering this up with color, so it's not really gonna matter. And I am rubbing with a bit of pressure as well. I'm actually gonna do a second coat of chrome. So I'm going to put this back in the lamp for another 15 seconds just to finish that cure, because the No Wipe Top Coat is a 30-second cure. So I will be right back. Okay, so now I am going to dust off what I can. This pigment does stick around the cuticle, but I can get it off at the very end with alcohol. And that's kind of why it's a good idea to have a separate No Wipe Top Coat for chrome and hollow pigments, that kind of stuff. So I am taking my No Wipe Top Coat and I am putting another layer over top of the chrome. And this is actually, I like doing 2 layers because you can cover up any mistakes you made. Like I can see some unevenness. Having the extension filed perfectly helps too. And when you're wiping your top coat on and you notice grains underneath the top coat, it means you haven't pressed the pigment in hard enough. So make sure you rub, rub, rub. I'm not finding pigments underneath, so I did good. So one good thing about putting a second layer of chrome on is I kind of messed up right there, so that will be fixed. And you want to make sure that you get the sides because that's where chipping tends to happen. If you miss a spot on the side or you don't cap it, chipping can happen. Now I noticed with myself, I had a little ridge and I started picking at it and it obviously chipped. So I think maybe 9 times out of 10, that's what happens with your clients. They pick. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the lamp for 15 seconds. Oh yeah, that second coat just really builds up that chrome look. Yeah, that's way better. Oh my gosh, you guys, when you have such a smooth filed nail, this chrome goes on so beautifully. And you can use any chrome. I don't remember where I got this chrome from. I'm sorry. If I remember, I will put a link in the description box. And now I'm going to cure this for the remainder of 15 seconds. So you could almost just leave it like this. So at this point, I wouldn't clean up the cuticles and sidewall areas just yet because your chrome is not sealed with a top coat or color just yet. And I wouldn't want to take the chance of wiping some of the chrome off. So as long as you know that you don't have any loose pigments on your nails, you should be good. And I have a lint-free wipe that I just keep to the side. You can use a paper towel. And this is my color. So it's this gorgeous blue. Before I dip the brush back into the bottle after I've had it on the nail, I am going to wipe it on the lint-free wipe just in case there is a loose pigment that I can't see. I don't want to contaminate the color. Does that make sense? Good. So I'm just going to apply a very thin layer. Okay, and if you want, you can put a second layer of the color on, depending on what kind of look you want to go for. On my nails, I did 2 coats of the red, but with the blue, I'm just going to do 1 because I don't want to lose that chrome effect. I'm leaving the accent finger and I'm going to stamp it. So I'm going to take my no wipe top coat and I'm going to coat all 5 nails. And I chose to use the no wipe top coat that I have gotten pigment in, and it kind of gives it a starry look on top of chrome. So I actually like that look. You know how when you notice that you get pigment in your top coat? Not cool. Okay, and now I'm going to cure that for 1 minute in my LED lamp. Okay, so I wiped the cuticles and sidewalls off with alcohol on a lint-free wipe and it came off beautifully. So now I'm going to take number 32 from Clear Jelly Stamper, which is this metallic blue. I have this Christmas plate from Clear Jelly Stamper, which is CGS E17, and I'm going to use okay, I need a facelift here. Okay, I'm going to use, there, just back out of the frame there. I'm going to use this image here and this image, and then the little tie thing there. So that's what I did on my nail. And I'm actually going to use gold, and this is Captions Eat My Dust. This is one of my favorite golds just because the background of the nail is a chrome and I just want a little bit of a contrast. Okay, so you can't really tell that it is gold, but you sort of can. It's that, I don't know, I think it's that perfect shade of a light gold. And now I'm going to take the black, I don't know what number this is, from Clear Jelly Stamper. And there you go, and it's so hard to see with all these lights. Okay, so now I'm going to take my top coat and give everything a second coat and make sure that everything is nice and sealed in. And I think I've mentioned this before, this Super Shine No Wipe top coat does not drag the image. It won't separate the image at all. And I'm going to cure that for 1 minute. So there you go, you guys. That is one way you can do chrome nails, is by putting the chrome on first and then putting a transparent color or a glass gel color on top. This was so much fun to do. I was so excited to share this with you and I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you think. If you have any tips and tricks of how you would do it, please comment down below. I'd love to give that a try. And don't forget to follow me on my social media, Facebook and Instagram at Elite Nails by Carrie. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and press that little bell so you get notifications of when I upload a new video. So guys, this is number 6 Christmas video, and I have to say this will be my last video in my Christmas series. I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed this series. I'm not too sure if I'm going to have another video come up before Christmas or not. I'm going to try, but if I don't, Merry Christmas everyone. Have a Happy New Year, and thank you so much for all of your support this year. It means so much to me. And on that note, we will see you in the next video. Bye guys.